Okay, good day everyone and mabuhay. So welcome to our science class. So our objective for today, nagaling siya sa milk or the most essential learning competency ng DepEd, to explain how the organs of each organ system work together. So before we start with our lesson, so let us first sing this science song. So credit kay Ma'am Laricel for this song. So we will use the tune of Jingle Bells. Okay. So before we begin with our lesson, may I request everybody to please get ready or be ready with your ball pen, worksheet, and modules in science. Okay, so as a review, so our past lesson was about urinary system or the excretory system. So I will give you 1 minute to label the different parts of the urinary system. Okay, timer starts now. Okay, time is up. So let us check your answer. So kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay, so pag perfect lahat, congratulations. Okay, next. Okay, so observe and describe what is happening in the picture. So write your answer on the blank. Okay, so in the first picture, what do you think is happening in the picture? Okay, so very good. They are talking. How about in this picture? Okay, dancing. This one. Okay, breathing. And last picture, so it shows a man that is running. Okay. So today, we're going to study about your nervous system. So ano nga ba ang gawain ni nervous system? What are the different parts of the nervous system and what are the different functions of the different parts of the nervous system? Okay, so do you ever wonder how you could walk on a beam without losing your balance. So, bakit kaya minsan 'pag naglalakad hindi ba natin napag-isip-isip na, bakit kaya nating mag-balance sa isang beam na hindi tayo natutumba? Or why it is that when you touch something hot, you pull your hand away even before you think about it. So, 'di ba? 'Pag minsan na nakakahawak tayo ng mainit na bagay, agad-agad nating kinukuha yung ating kamay bago pa natin maisip na tayo ay napaso na pala, 'di ba? Okay, so you will find the answers to these questions as you watch and listen to this video lesson. So living things have system that controls or regulates and coordinates body processes or activities. In this lesson, you will explore how the nervous system controls, regulates, and coordinates most of your body functions. Okay, so what is nervous system and are what is its functions? Okay, so the nervous system is the control unit of the body. So its function is to integrate and coordinate bodily activities. It coordinates the activities and communicates with the sense organ and other body system through the wire like nerve cells or neuron that transmit messages passing through spinal cord to the brain and back to the nerve cells or neuron for the interpretation of the senses. So si nervous system daw pala is the control unit of the body. So ito yung parang CPU natin sa ating katawan. So its function is to integrate and coordinate bodily activities. So siya yung may kinalaman or siya yung nag-uutos sa different parts of our body kung ano ang mga dapat gawin. So it coordinates the activities and communicates with the sense organs and other body system through the wire like nerve cells or neurons. Okay. So here are the parts of the nervous system. So our nervous system is divided into two parts or divisions. One is the central nervous system and the other one is the peripheral nervous system. So ang nervous system lang naman natin is made up of three major parts: the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerve cells or neuron. So pwede rin siyang sabihin nerve cells, pwede rin siyang sabihin neurons. So ang brain and spinal cord belong to the central nervous system, while the peripheral nervous system is made up of the nerve cells or the neuron. Okay? So what is brain? So the brain is an amazing organ that performs different functions such as processing memory, judgment, and reasoning. It controls body movement, emotions, feelings, and vital signs of of life such as breathing. So the brain has three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem or the medulla oblongata. So ang brain daw natin ay siya yung functions as the processing memory. So sabi ko nga ito yung ating ano ba yun pag sa cellphone, ito yung SD card natin. Ito yung ating memory card natin. So ang function niya is processing memory, judgment, reasoning. So it controls body movement. So yung paggalaw natin, kinokontrol ito ng brain, yung different emotions natin and feelings, and of course, vital signs of life such as breathing, heartbeat, digestion, etc. etc. So siya lahat ang nagkokontrol ng lahat ng nangyayari sa ating katawan. So our brain has three main parts daw: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem or tinatawag din siyang medulla oblongata. Okay, so this is our brain. So, tingnan natin yung parang napaka-soft lang niya. Okay. So, yan. So, in this picture, pinapakita dito ang different lobes or parts of the brain. Okay, so parts of the brain, so we have the cerebellum, the cerebrum, and the brain stem. So, yung kanina, ito yung parts ng cerebrum. Okay, yan. This one naman, the parts of the brain. So we have the cerebrum, the largest part of the brain. So cerebellum. So this is the little brain. And the brain stem or the medulla oblongata. Okay, next, let us proceed to another part of the nervous system, which is the spinal cord. So another organ in the nervous system is the spinal cord. It is a cord-like material inside the backbone. It bridges impulse between the brain and the body. This means all the signals to uh, that go to and from the brain pass through the spinal cord and deliver it to the right muscles and senses. So si spinal cord daw, so makikita siya inside the backbone. So siya yung ah, nagiging tulay. Siya yung daanan ng mga lahat ng mga mensahe na galing sa different sense organs na papunta sa brain at galing sa brain pabalik sa different parts of the body. Okay. So wala pong messages, walang impulse, walang stimuli na makakarating um, sa brain natin without the spinal cord. Okay. So ito yung spinal cord natin. So it is found inside the backbone. Okay. So next, we have the neuron or nerve cells. So neuron is also another organ in the nervous system. It is a wire-like organ that is found all over the body. Its main function is to deliver messages within the nervous system and between other body system. It is divided into three parts: the axon, the cell body, and the dendrites. Neurons can be classified based on the direction in which they send information. This can be sensory neurons, motor neurons, and interneurons or connector neurons. Okay, so ang neuron naman daw is isa pang part ng ating nervous system. So it is like a wire dito sa loob ng ating katawan. So its main function is to deliver messages within the nervous system and between other body system. So siya yung magkukuha ng mga messages from the different parts of the body na dadalhin sa ating brain. So it is divided into three parts, which is the dendrites, yung sa gitna is the cell body, and the axon. So the dendrites, its function is to receive stimuli. Okay, palagay natin yung stimuli messages para madali nating maintindihan. Then, si cell body naman maintains the health of the neuron. While si axon naman, siya yung nagdi-deliver ng messages to another neuron. Kasi pag tiningnan natin, yung neuron natin, dugtong-dugtong yan hanggang sa makarating siya sa different parts of the body. Okay. So ang message papasok kay dendrites, dadaan ng cell body, axon, dendrites of another of another neuron, cell body, axon, dendrites, cell body, axon, hanggang sa makarating siya sa brain. Okay. So via the spinal cord. Okay. So another system is the respiratory system. Okay, so we're going to study two body systems for today. So the nervous system and the respiratory system. So ano naman si respiratory system? So your respiratory system is the network of organs and tissues that help you breathe. This system helps your body absorb oxygen from the air so your organs can work. It also cleans waste gases such as carbon dioxide from your blood. So sa respiratory system naman is responsible siya for taking in oxygen and giving up carbon dioxide because we need oxygen for our uh, for our body to uh, uh, produce energy. So kailangan siya ng ating katawan to produce energy, ang oxygen. So why does the respiratory or what does the respiratory system do? So allows you to talk and smell, brings air to to body temperature and moisturizes it to the humidity level your body needs, delivers oxygen to the cells in your body, removes waste gases, including carbon dioxide from the body when you exhale, protects your airways from harmful substances and irritants. Okay, here are the parts of the respiratory system. So we have the mouth or and the nose, the nasal cavity, the pharynx, the larynx, the trachea, the bronchus, pag dalawa, bronchi, bronchiole or bronchioles, lung or lungs, pag dalawa, dalawa ang ating lungs, alveoli, pag isa lang, alveolus, and of course, we have our diaphragm. A parts of the respiratory system under functions. First is the mouth and the nose. Okay, so opening that pull air from outside your body into your respiratory system. Okay, sila yung unang dinadaanan ng hangin papunta sa ating respiratory system. Okay, next is the nasal cavity, a hollow areas between the bones in your head and that helps regulate the temperature and humidity of the air you inhale. So after na pumasok na dito yung air sa ating nostril, so dito muna siya papasok sa nasal cavity. So siya yung nagre-regulate or nagko-control ng temperature and humidity ng air na ating nilalanghap. Yan. See, nasal cavity. Next, we have the pharynx or the throat. A tube that delivers air from your mouth and nose to the windpipe or tinatawag nating trachea. So ito si pharynx. Okay, so from the nostril, nasal cavity, so dito dadaan si air papunta sa trachea or windpipe. Okay, yan, si pharynx. Next, we have the epiglottis, a tissue flap at the entrance of the trachea that closes when you swallow or to keep food and liquid out of your airways. Okay, so ito si epiglottis. So siya yung muscle dyan na nagsasara pag tayo ay lumulunok ng pagkain or ng liquid para hindi pumunta sa trachea yung pagkain. Kaya nga 'di ba pag kumakain tayo sinasabihan tayo do not talk when your mouth is full. Kasi pag nagsasalita tayo na kumakain tayo, bumubuka yung doon yung ating um, epiglottis. So pwede siyang kaya pumapasok, kaya nabubulunan tayo kaya kasi pumapasok yung kanin or yung tubig doon sa ating airways. Next, we have the larynx or the voice box. So hollow organ that allows you to talk and make sounds when the air moves in and out. Okay, so yan naman si larynx or ang tinatawag nating voice box. Next, we have the trachea, the passage connecting your throat and your lungs. So ito si trachea. So daanan siya ng hangin mula sa ating throat or sa ating pharynx papunta sa ating lungs. Okay, next we have the bronchial tubes. Tubes at the bottom of your windpipe that connects into each lung. So si trachea, nagsasangayan sa dalawa. Ang tawag dyan ay bronchial tube. Yan. So tubes at the end, at the bottom or end of your windpipe that connects into each lung. Okay. Isa sa right lung at isa sa left lung. Next, we have lungs, two organs that removes oxygen from the air and pass it into your blood. Okay. Next, we have the bronchioles, small branches of the bronchial tube that led to the alveoli. So si bronchial tubes, nagsasanga pa yan ng mga maliliit na sanga, na parang mga sanga. Ang tawag doon ay bronchioles. Okay, they are found inside your lungs. Yan. Next is the alveoli. So tiny air sacs in the lungs where the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. Okay, so yan. Yung dulo ng mga bronchioles, meron dyan na parang mga sacs. na kung saan dito nangyayari ang tinatawag nating exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. So pagkarating dito ng oxygen, kukunin siya ni red blood cells para i-deliver to the different parts of the body, while yung carbon dioxide, kukunin siya ng deoxygenated blood at ilalabas niya ito sa pamamagitan ng at pag tayo ay nag-exhale. Okay. Yan si tinatawag nating alveoli. Pag isa lang, alveolus. Okay. And the diaphragm. So, muscles that helps your lungs pull in air and push it out. So, muscles and bones help move the air you exhale into and out of the lungs. Some of the bones and muscles in the respiratory system includes the diaphragm, okay, and the ribs, the bones that surround and protect your lungs and the heart. So of course, kailangan din protektahan si lungs. So meron siyang bones na nagpo-protect na tinatawag nating ribs. Okay, napag-aralan natin 'yan noong tayo ay nag-aaral tungkol sa skeletal system. Okay, next we have the cilia. So tiny hair or hairs that move in a wave-like motion to filter dust and other irritants out of the airway. So meron tayong mga hair-like structures dyan sa ating respiratory system na tinatawag nilang cilia na nagpi-filter or nagsasala ng mga dust and other irritants para hindi pumasok sa ating lungs. Okay, so for your learning task 1, so determine if each sentence is correct or incorrect. So write C on the line if it is correct, and if it is incorrect, encircle the words that makes it incorrect and write the correct words on the line. So, ang gagawin ninyo, so write C daw on the line if it is correct. Pag hindi naman daw siya correct, i-encircle nyo ang word or words na mali, tapos papalitan ninyo ng tamang sagot. So isusulat nyo ang tamang sagot sa blank or sa linya before each number. Okay, next. So learning task 2, identify the function of some of the respiratory system. Match column A with column B. Write the letter of the correct answer before each number. Okay. So yan. So hanapin nyo yung meaning ni throat, ni larynx, ni bronchi, ni lungs, ni diaphragm dito sa column B. So isusulat nyo dito ang sagot sa blank before or sa dito before each number. Okay, and learning task 3, answer with true or false. So write your answer before each number. So the word true or false. Example, the nervous system is the control system of the body. Is it true or false? Okay, so you write your answer here. Next, so what is nervous system? Give its function. So you're right. We're going to write the meaning of the nervous system. So give some of its function. Same with what is respiratory system. So give its function also. Next, so how will you take good care of your nervous system and respiratory system? So list at least 5 health habits. So ano ba ang mga dapat nating gawin or health habits na pwede nating gawin para pangalagaan ang ating nervous system and respiratory system. Okay. So choose and encircle the letter of the correct answer. Okay. So I will give you 5 minutes or 5 minutes to answer the test or the 5 items. Okay, nasagutan na ni Sir, naibigay na ni Sir ang sagot. Okay.